Hello everyone. So in this video, we will explain an automation which will be actually used for a high performing intent-based outbound marketing system, where we'll use one no-code tools, which is make.com, and we will use Teamfluence for grabbing the data from our social media, and we'll use Lemlist as our CRM outreach tools, and we'll use Clay for more enrichment, and we'll use Attio CRM. Okay, so though this one is a very long thing, but we'll just summarize in a nutshell. So what we will actually watch in this video, how we can grab real-time buying intent from LinkedIn, how we can enhance more details for those contacts, and how we can actually find out the more decision maker from the same company, whatever we are getting with our signal from the LinkedIn. And after that, we'll see how we can pass those details information to Lemlist, and from Lemlist, how we can actually sync and clean our CRM, the Attio CRM. Okay, so let's move over. First, move over to a flow. So what we'll use? So here we'll use Teamfluence. So what will be the main task for the Teamfluence? So Teamfluence, let me just show you what Teamfluence is. So as you can see, this is the Teamfluence. So Teamfluence is actually work like a connect, comment, harvest. Okay. So from Teamfluence, what we can do, if we connect our LinkedIn profile with Teamfluence, then from Teamfluence, we can get the signal of different activities. If anyone is viewing our profile, if anyone is comment any of our post or like or share or something, or if anyone is actually follow our business page as well, then we can get the idea and we can get the signal. So let me show you how. So as you can see, these are the engaged leads. So if we look over the source, then you can see that this data is for the profile view. This data, as you can see, this one is for post to reaction. And as you can see, this one is for following our company page. And as you can see, this one is commenting on any of our posts. Okay. So this is what actually they do. And they collect our LinkedIn prospects. So whoever engaged with our LinkedIn profiles, so they are collecting those data. So after that, what we'll use make.com for our automation. So we are getting data as Teamfluence now, but for enhancing more details, let's say, let me give you some context regarding the Clay. So I think we all know that what Clay is. So Clay is something from where we can actually connect a lot of tools with these, and we can find out a lot more information to make our things personalized and to make our research and other process automated. Okay, for GTM team, this one is we can say must-have tools. So with what we can do, let me just show you. As you can see, as for this project, I have connected OpenAI and I have connected Lemlist and I have connected some other tools under the Clay. So this one is actually our Perplexity. If we move over there, then we will see that this one is for our Perplexity HTTP API tools is connected. So if we click on the connection, as you can see, there are a lot of tools we can connect, and we can make a lot more automation from here. And what more we can do? So as you can see, we can get the data with a webhook, and after that, we can pass the data to different tools. And as you can see, we can find out the similar kind of person from the same companies. Let me show you. So as you can see, we just created a lot more designation, a lot more filters for the job title. And for the companies one, as you can see, I have just assigned another table, which one was actually engaged data from my profile, from my LinkedIn profile. So for those people, so what we said just earlier, that we'll find out the more decision makers from the same company. So this one we have done with this. Okay. So now so if I move over there, so as you can see, this is the table view. So for this table view, so as you can see, those data is actually coming with an webhook. So for this, we need to get the data from the Teamfluence. So from Teamfluence, as you can see, there is an integration. So we know that why integration is actually used. So I am not diving in the more details for this. So, but we can see that they only have the Slack and HubSpot native integration, nothing else. So for these, we have to use the webhook. So if we move over their webhook details, then we can see that they are actually explaining what data we can pass with the webhook from Teamfluence to any of the platform. So as you can see, new lead created, new lead moved from. So let me show you what active is. So let's say this one is a contact. So if we click over there, and as you can see, so new, active, and discarded. Discarded one means if anyone is not matched with our ICP, then we can filter this out as discarded. And if anyone is actually newly added, then it is automatically triggered as new. And if it is matched with our ICP, then we can mark this as active. And if it's not matched with our ICPs, then we can mark this as discarded. Okay. And so to pass those details, what we have to do, we have to actually create an webhook. So how we can create an webhook? As you can see, they have an option for creating the webhook. Okay, so from here we can create an webhook, and these webhook we can actually connect from different tools. So let me show you how we can connect. So let's say if we want to pass the contact's direct details, so directly to this Clay table, in that case, what we have to do, so if we create on more sources, and then as you can see, monitor webhook. So if we click over that, then they will create a webhook for us, and we can connect that webhook with the Teamfluence. Okay. So I'm not doing this connection and other stuffs now. So, but if we move over there, as you can see, in between, we used another tools, which is make.com. So why we use the make.com between Clay and Teamfluence? Okay. So this is actually while, let's say, this one is our CRM. And if we click on the people, as you can see, we have already 2000 plus contact details already available in our CRM. So if any people is engaged with my LinkedIn profile, our social media profile, then this can be happen like that. These people is already available in our CRM. So if anyone is already available in our CRM, in that case, we don't need to pass these people again, and we don't need to actually start reaching out to that people again from our CRM or from any of our outreach platform. Okay. So that's why what we do, we connected. If we click over there, as you can see, Teamfluence lead status actually connected with this webhook. So we just copy this webhook and we connect this with Teamfluence. And after that, what we are done, we just call an API at Attio so that we can find out. As you can see, we run a query with Attio CRM, and what we are looking for if that person LinkedIn profile or email ID is already available in our CRM or not. Okay, so if this person is already available in our CRM, in that case, we will not pass this in our Clay table. And if this one is not available in our CRM, in that case, we will pass those to our CRM, and those to our CRM via Clay table. Okay, so I think you got the context of why we actually used make.com, because we need to check is this contact is already available in our CRM or not, because Clay is very expensive. So that's why we need to actually make sure that our credit is also saving. Okay, so that's why. And as you can see, if we want to use any webhook or something, in that case, we have to actually choose the 349 package. So that's why we actually connect the make.com in between Clay table. So as you can see, this one is Clay table, and this one. So if we click over there, in that case, as you can see, we are passing a lot of information to our Clay table. Let me show you if we can get any information or something. So as you can see, with the webhook, what we are getting. So we are getting the first name, last name, and all of the information, LinkedIn URL, so everything, whatever it is possible, we are just getting. And from this, we are passing all of the information to our Clay table. So let me show you the real example. So as you can see, this table, this one is receiving data via webhook. So if we click over there, in that case, as you will see that we are getting a lot more information. What is the source, how this one is actually coming, the LinkedIn profile, and their website URL, their company details, which industries they are, first name, last name, and as you can see, there are a lot of other tools, other information we are getting. Okay, so now what is the actually uses of the Clay table? So after getting all of the details, so from Teamfluence to Clay, as you can see, we have run another thing which is called actually a prompt we have run for why? To summarize their LinkedIn profile. So if we want to actually manually pass an outreach message, in that case, what we have to do, we have to manually check that person profile, and we have to find out that what these people is actually doing and what is actually happening with them, and how we can help that people or something like that. So what we have done, we have done these automatically from here. As you can see, we just run a prompt. And how we have run this? We have run this with an OpenAI ChatGPT 4.0 mini, and we just make this one prompt, and after that, if we want to run, in that case, we can run this for all or something like that. Let me show you. So if we click over there, in that case, you will see that. So as you can see, we have so far 69 rows, and if we want to run, in that case, for each row, it will actually cost 1 credit. So for 69 row, it will cost 69 credit. And if we run, in that case, it will automatically run for all of the list. So we don't need to manually actually research each and every person's details. Okay. And after that, as you can see, we just find out again their job titles. So if the job titles is match or not, and we normalizing their job titles so that we can outreach with the right job title. And after that, as you can see, we have run some waterfall over there. So as you can see, we have connected a lot of different APIs for finding out the email for all of those contacts. So as you can see, we are getting data from the LinkedIn, but we don't know about their email ID. So that's why we are connecting a lot of APIs like Drop Contact, ICPS, Find Email, Lead Magic, Hunter, Data Macrosphere. So a lot of tools we have connected to find out that which person's email ID is available and which person's email ID is not available. And as you can see, we are finding out some of the profiles, and we are not able to find out some of the profiles details. Okay. And after that, what we have done here over there, as you can see, we have done a details prompt, and our goal was this, to finding out the company details for each and every person's. Okay. So if we click over there, as you can see, we just manually, we don't do this, we run this automatically, and we just gather a lot more information with a lot of different aspects. We are finding out that person's company, we're finding out their growth and maturity signals, we're finding out their operational workflow, and we're finding out their ideal target team, and we're finding out their strategic and compliance context, how we can actually reaching out to them or something like that. And after that, as you can see, we just pass all of the details to our Lemlist. So if you see, then you can see we just created manually some custom field, website URL, industry, job title, company details, LinkedIn summary, and company insights, and some of the things like how this one is actually coming. And after that, we just launch a campaign. So if we click over there, as you can see, we create a flow. So we just create a flow over there. And we are starting with the visit profile. And after that, we just was sending the invitation, and for that we're sending the voice message and all of the other stuff. And for that as well, we are not actually doing a lot of things manually. So what we have done for these as well, as you can see, if I just open these out for you, let me show you the LinkedIn connection request message. Okay, so if we just open this, in that case, you will see that we again make these automated, and we just run a prompt, and with this prompt we just finding out we just created the different connection message for different persons according to their activities. If anyone is actually engaged with our post, then we'll create one kind of message. If anyone is like, in that case we'll create one kind of message. If anyone is actually comment, in that case we'll create another kind of thing. If anyone is visit, in that case we'll create another kind of messaging. So we are not sending the same kind of message to everyone. So this is what again we make this automated. Okay, so after that what actually happened? After that we actually launch this. So as you can see, we are connecting this with our Lemlist campaign, and if we click over there, in that case you will see that we just run some filter points. So if email is sent, if we just sending out the invitation, or if anyone is accepted our invite, then we are passing those to our Attio CRM. Okay, so let me just explain one of the route. So though it's looking very complicated, but this is not that much of complex. So it will be very easy. I'm just explaining how. Okay, so what we are actually checking over there, we are checking if this person email is already available or not. If this person is already not available, in that case, what we are checking? We are checking with their company names. We are checking with their company names. That's why we are just creating two different routes. So let's say company name not equal to null. That means company is already available. So if this company is available, then we are checking again. So if this people is already in our paid user list or not. So as you can see, here is one user. So those are our paid users. So then what we have done another one route for our paid users. If this people is already available in our paid users, in that case, we don't need to reach out them again. So in that case, we are running one thing. And if this people is not in our paid user list, then we are trying to pass those lead again to another list. So let me show you these. So let's say this one, Teamfluence. So as you can see, we have added some of the contacts over there, and this kind of staging thing, this one is also actually done automatically from here. So let's say I'm showing you how we have done this. So here I'm just showing you we just making some API calls. Why we are making some API calls? We are checking if this company is already available or not. Why? Because if any company is already available in our system, in that case, we don't need to create another company again. We have to just update a new person under this company. That's why we are checking this company again. And after that, as you can see, we are just checking if this person is already available or not. Why we are checking this? Because we have multiple steps from here. Yeah. So from here, we are running multiple steps. So that's why whenever a new activity is happening, we don't know after which stage any people will be interested or not interested, or anyone will reply. So that's why we just create this, and we make this, we just filter out this. If anyone is already available in our CRM, then we will just update those persons' details. And what we will update? We will just update those person as contacted. Let's say first time we will update this as contacted. When anyone will send any email, or we just send out any LinkedIn invitation. After that, let's say this person is not available. In that case, what we will do? If this person is not available, then as you can see, we'll first create a company, and after that we'll create a person, and we'll add those person under a stage. So as you can see, this one is saying we as different stages like contacted, lead, meeting book, or something like that. Okay, so that's why we have done this. So this one is for if any person's company name is available. So this one we are considering if lead email is available, if those person's email we have find. And if come back again over there, as you can see, some of the contacts don't have the email ID. We have only the LinkedIn ID. So in that case, what we should do? We don't need to actually skip those people. So that's why we again create another route, which is called if this person's email is not available. LinkedIn is null. Equal to null means LinkedIn is not available. So in that case, we are checking again if this person's company is available. Then we'll run out over the pass those people and to and new as a just we'll add the new person, not the company again or something like that, and this kind of thing. And finally, we just cleaned and we just syncing all of the things. If any people is interested from email or if any person is interested from LinkedIn, then what will happen? Then this one will be automatically moved to another stage, which is called lead. Okay, so we'll change the stage from here. We'll not actually manually do this. Automatically, we'll change the stage from here. First one is contacted, then it will be lead. And if anyone is meeting booked, then we have run another condition from here. So if anyone is actually run any of the contacts, then it will automatically move to our opportunity. These one will our final opportunity. These are our final prospect, and we just make a demo call with any of our contacts. Then this one will be our final opportunity, and we'll actually just wait for them when they will onboard with us or something like that. Okay, so maybe it's a little bit complex or it's become a long video, but I think you get the idea what we are actually committed in our first starting of the video. So now we can understand that how we can get the signal from LinkedIn. Teamfluence one is this. So we can find out this from Teamfluence, and how we can automatically enrich and do this from Clay, and how we can find out the similar person from the similar company, other decision makers from Clay. We just look over it, and how we can make automated outreach and automated message from Lemlist, and after that how we can sync and we can clean up the thing from Attio. So now I think you got the idea how we can do that. So what we have to do, you have to just think about all of your process, and after that you will find out how we should actually start our thing. So if I show you that first of all, we just created something like this, we think something like this, and then we thought something like this, hand sketch, and after that finally we just finalize that this one will be our main process, and we can move with this route and we can start with this. So this is what it is, and if you want to actually get these scenarios JSON file, and if you want to get the SOP of this total process, then let us know. In the description, we'll give opt-in form so that you can get the details of these. And also, if you want to make anything for your company or anything for your own business system, then let us know. So thank you so much for this. And let me just explain how we can actually give you all of these. So as you can see, we can just give you the total thing with the JSON file, what we have done over there. So let me know if you want to do anything for this system for your business or for your own agency. Thank you so much. Bye. Take care.